Good evening, everybody. Welcome to WCFL Dolphins Talk. It's a hot one here in Florida. Getting any rain down there, Shake?
Oh, yeah. I'm not too far from you, so you know.
Yeah. Welcome to WCFL Dolphins Talk, and let's take a quick break for our introduction.
Turner Yell makes the stop in the secondary for Denver. 1st and 10. The fake. Good. Block in there, and down it goes. Caught at the 30.
Welcome to the Fins Tailgate. It's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. We live that aqua and orange from the field to the mic. Breaking down the plays, man, we talk it every night. From Tua to the defense, you know we keep it tight. NFL moves, you know we got the insight. We open up the floor, yeah, it's your time to shine. Fans drop the heat with opinions realigned. You got concerns, bring them, we're gonna chime. The Fins Tailgate's where we keep it prime. Welcome to the Fins Tailgate, it's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. The NFL's changing, but we stay on the grind. Latest breaking stories, we don't waste no time. From the trades to the rumors, we make them all align. At the Fins Tailgate, we always on the climb. We're repping the Dolphins, but it's NFL wide. From South Beach to the league, we keep it worldwide. Got the fans engaged with the energy supplied. Come kick it at the tailgate, we're riding high tide. Welcome to the Fins Tailgate, it's where we elevate. Miami Dolphins talk, yeah, we never hesitate. Breaking news, hot takes, we keep it up to date. And when the fans speak up, the panel resonates. So if you love the game, you know we got the gate. Tune in, speak out, don't wait, it's your fate. This is the Fins Tailgate, now watch us dominate. Miami Dolphins, NFL, yeah, we integrate.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and let's give a big round of applause to Florida Panthers, Stanley Cup champions, back to back.
Yeah, man.
So what's new with you, Shake?
6 championships in the last 10 years. We're in one state.
Yeah.
You know? Does Texas have a hockey team?
I don't know if Texas does or not.
What's going on?
Cosa Nostra, Von Joe, Carla, Tom. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I don't know if Texas has a hockey team. I'm not sure. I think they do. Thinking about it, I think they might.
Yeah.
But they're just like the Dallas Cowboys, you know. Well, training camp starts on July 26th.
Mm-hmm.
There will be 10 practice sessions are planned, including a joint practice with the Jaguars on August 21st through the 23rd.
Right.
So,
It was the first joint practice against with the Jaguars, right?
yeah. Yep, that's our only preseason home game.
Hey, man. Next month is going to be the last month without football.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Next month I'll be heading down, taking the truck down to Miami for a couple days, and
if you're a baseball fan, this is the only that's the only ticket a game in town. That in the WNBA.
Which I tell you what, WNBA's really been going on good.
There's a lot of fights going on now, huh?
Yeah, lot. They're all. Well, it's like someone said, if you're the king or queen of the court or the field, everyone's going to be coming after you.
Yeah.
And Eric,
yeah, I think they should pay him. I would say a few more million, but not. Yeah, listen. He had one good season. Don't tell me he thinks he's gonna get Travis Kelce money.
yeah, no, I agree. He needs to get paid, but he doesn't need to get buku billions.
Yeah. Oh, wait, let's give a few shout outs real quick. Liz, first in the building. My man Bon Joe. Always love that. That shoe is sharp. Carla, I love the cat. As a matter of fact, hold on. See that cat? Look, see, I got one right here.
Yep.
Orange too. I think look, same color.
Yep. Orange tabby.
Yeah. He's a pain in the ass. Tonk, and of course my brother Cosa Nostra. What's going on? Hope you are well. Tonk 7, tomorrow TMI. Hey, tomorrow is TMI Thursday, and tomorrow I think I'm gonna have Cap for Life in the blender tomorrow. So
Cool.
And Cosa asked me about it, so I reached out to Ace per Head, and I'm waiting for his response. But yeah, we're hoping. I'm hoping to link up with Ace per Head next week or the week after. So Ace per Head will be in the blender coming shortly, and I have Cosa to thank for that, because I was thinking about asking him, and then when he asked me the other day, I said, you know what, I might as well go ahead and just follow through with it, and I did. So shout out to Cosa for that. But should be a good episode.
Well, it looks like they're going to be starting training camp off earlier. Usually it starts at 10 a.m. They got it going at 9 a.m. according to the schedule. Or maybe that's when the gate opens, is at 9.
Mm-hmm.
Members Day only is Saturday, August 2nd.
Derek, what's going on, Derek?
What's up, Shake? What's up, Papa Paul?
How you doing,
How you doing, Derek?
Oh, not too bad. Can you guys hear me all right? I'm on my sync system in the truck. I'm driving.
I hear you fine.
That's good. Hey, so what do you guys think about any big news today?
My man, Johnny O, you still in Colombia?
What's up? No, I'm in Miami waiting for my connecting flight to Newark.
Okay.
Oh, fun.
So you're in Colombia North.
Yeah.
So how was Colombia, Johnny?
Oh, it's beautiful. What a beautiful country. Lots to see. We did a ton of stuff. The wedding was beautiful.
Mama Maria told me to tell everybody hi.
Tell Maria I said hello.
I talked to her on the phone the other day.
Yeah, tell her I said hi as well.
So the question of the day: do you think John Smith should be paid? I was saying that he should be, but don't think he's gonna be the next Travis Kelce money. No, he's not. I would say he's like in between. I would say somewhere in between. I would say Mike Gesicki's money would be more appropriate.
Yeah, I mean they should pay him, but who knows if they're gonna.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't see him getting top tight end money just because.
No, he had one great year with us. You can't give him top tier money for that.
No.
Johnny, Joe Riss is asking if you went to Guadalajara.
Yeah. Neighborhood 13, yeah. We went to so many different places. It was crazy. I mean, when we got there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we had bus trips that Leo and Kyle planned out. We went all over the place. We went back to neighborhood 13 again. We were all over the place.
Nice. Good, beautiful wedding. Looked like it.
How long was the
Yeah, well,
How long was the flight?
flight's not bad. It's 3.5, 4
Jonio,
hours.
how long
something
was
like
the
that.
flight?
Like 3.5, 4 hours. It's not bad. I left from Orlando and then came back to Miami. Now I got to go back to Newark.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No,
Did you get some of their currency? When I went on a cruise, I always went and got the money that I traveled to their currencies, and then I gave them as souvenirs.
yeah, I kept a couple small coins, nothing big. And everything over
How
there.
much more is our dollar worth?
It's
our
four. It's
dollar
about
worth a lot
4 to.
more?
It's about 4 to 1. $1.
Oh wow!
Yeah, $1 is like we were just calling it 4 pesos, but it's 4,000. Because when they give you like a bill, it says 454,000 pesos. But their bills only say 50, 100, 20, 10. So it's just the first 3 numbers that you really got to look at. But like they had a KFC that had ice cream. A cone was $1.
Wow.
And an ice cream cone with chocolate dip or Oreo cookie on it was $1.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So I'm looking at training camp, Derek, and training camp starts July 26th, then the 28th and 29th and 30th. But I'm looking at going Friday, August 2nd, Friday, August 1st, Saturday, August 2nd, Sunday, August 3rd.
All right. What day is Member Day though?
Saturday, August 2nd.
Okay. That's the day I want to go.
Yeah, if you want to come down Friday after work and, spend the night at the hotel I'm at Friday and then Saturday also if you want, and then you can go to Saturday and Sunday's training camp. And then drive home right after training camp, because that's what I'll be doing, is driving home right after training camp on Sunday.
Right. Yeah, I'd have to check, see what's going on with the schedule and everything. What time is training camp over on that Sunday?
They're usually over with about 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because then that'll be back home. Will be about probably 5-hour drive.
Yeah, same with goes for me.
So let me ask you.
Then turn around and go back to work that next day and drive another 2.5 hours.
And let me ask you this: anybody who's never been to training camp, what do you expect from the newbies?
Hot, and hotter.
Yeah.
I've never been to one, so yeah, it's going to be interesting for me.
It's extremely hot. Your best bet for your best views and everything, and to stay the coolest, is actually sit up in the stands, because they do have a roof over the stands there. And at the end of the training camp, they have some of the players out there signing, so you can get signatures. They sell drinks and food there too, but outside of the training camp before it actually starts, because the gate usually opens about 9, training camp starts about 10, then it's over with about 1. Outside of the training camp, sometimes they have alumni players out there or cheerleaders, and sometimes they have free giveaways, and they're also selling merchandise outside of there. But on that Friday and Saturday that I'm going, I believe is the yard sale days.
You know what I need, brother.
I know what you need. I got that bowling shirt and I loved it, but it's just too snug on me.
All right, I'm going to go because I got to get everything ready to get on a plane. So I will see you guys Sunday morning.
All right.
Okay, brother.
Fins
All
up,
right,
baby.
peace, love, and fins up, all.
Peace, love, and fins up. Yeah, training camp it's something different. And I mean, you're right there on the field, basically.
Nice.
And you get to see.
You got 2 fields at one time, right?
Yeah, they got 2 fields at one time until they break it down to the 7-on-7 or 11-on-11 practice, whatever they're doing. Then they're on one field, but most of the time, when the 2 fields are going, it's just little training exercises and stuff like that.
Does it sell out every weekend?
No, it doesn't sell out every weekend, but it does get pretty darn packed. And if you're not there, I mean, there's sometimes if you're not there to get in the beginning, you're not going to get a seat in the stands.
Right.
And I either sit in the stands or I sit in one of the cabanas on the side, and because it's hot in that sun and it gets brutal.
I'm sure. I'm gonna find out real quick.
So people sit there and line up all along the railing at the end of the day trying to get signatures from whoever. They have different players each day usually. Some of them come out all the time, but most of them are different ones each day.
Right.
But it's a good experience, I think. If you've never been to one, I think you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, I figure being that close, you might as well take a shot and get there, you know?
Yep. Any questions from any of the people out there in the panel? Come on, let's have some questions. I think we'll still have Ramsey up until right before start of the season, probably.
Yeah, he's not going to be in training camp, you know?
No, he'll skip training camp. He ain't worried about being fined or whatever.
They probably won't even fine him. And I think the Rams want him, but they don't want to pay any of that money. They want us to fork it all up. The way I see it is if we got to pay him or we got to pay, 15, 18 million of it, I'd rather have him sit on the bench.
Well,
Yep.
Why let him go play and dominate for somebody else or even do well? Why are we paying, Unless you're going to get us a couple good draft picks, but I doubt we're going to get that out of it.
That's what I'm saying. The more I pay, the better the compensation better be.
Yeah, what do you think he'll fetch? Third?
Yeah, that's what we got him for.
I mean, I think we'll be lucky to get a 4th for him.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Aquavision in the building. What's up, Aquavision?
What's up, Aquavision? Thank you for joining us.
What's up, Aquavision? But they're saying, did you guys see the poll where they said who they think is going to be the breakout quarterback out of the 2020 draft?
No,
I think
what was that?
It's going to be Tua, they're claiming, because it's Burrow, Herbert, and all them. They think Tua, this is going to be the year Tua is going to shock everybody.
Well, he needs to.
Yeah. This is what, a 6th year going on?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to get us there. He's making top money. You know, it's time to. You got paid. Now it's time to start performing.
That it is. That it is.
Because he definitely hasn't performed for $55 million a year in his previous years. He had one, maybe 2023, but that's it. Because you earn your money that you're trying to get, and I mean that's just because the market was the way it was at. But you know, I don't think he earned that. But
No. And
What's up, Back It Up Podcast? What's going on?
what's up? Back it up.
Podcast. What's going on, man?
so when are we able to try to get these training camp tickets? You said what? When I talked to you on the phone the other day, you said what? July?
July 6th is when they come available. Cap for life. What's up, brother?
Love the new avatar.
What's up, Cap?
What's going on, guys? Let's go Gatos, bro. Congratulations to the Florida Panthers, bro.
Hey, by the way, we on for tomorrow at 7:00. Me and you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
Cap for life in the blender.
Yeah, man. He was my second or third. I can't remember. My second or my third overall guest in the blender.
Bro, but how many years was that ago?
It was a season before last, so this is season 3. So season 1. It was Pam, Crypto, and Cap for Life. I can't remember which order.
That was a while back, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Larry, man. Where's Larry been? I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he'll be back during the season.
Okay, that's what's up. So what's up, Papa, man? Talk to me, man. What's your thoughts on everything that's going on the past 48 hours?
I don't know what's happened the past 48 hours besides the Panthers winning the Stanley Cup for the second time in a row.
Apparently, from what I'm hearing, you know, the scenario right now with Jonnu's not looking good, and then I'm hearing now that the Dolphins passed up on Jair Alexander for less than 4 or 6 million, something like that. I'm trying to figure out the correct amount, but
hey, man,
you know,
all I know is the freaking whatchamacallit. I know whatchamacallit got him. The freaking Ravens.
Yeah, the Ravens got him. They got him for $3 million a year. He had offers for hire, is what they were saying, but he wanted to come back and play with his college teammate. He wanted to come back and play with Lamar.
This is what I don't understand. You say 3. I saw 6 this morning. Then it changed to 4 in the afternoon. So you might be right. Maybe it is 3. They just don't want to say it because if it's 3, the Dolphins are going to get crapped on for not picking this guy up. But I mean, at the same time, Alexander has to call his own shot. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I think he took a discount to get there because I don't think the Ravens had the money to give him. You know.
Joe Riss is asking, which game are we most excited about for this year?
Carolina. Yeah.
I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see us at home against the Ravens.
Yeah, that one will be interesting. But I always look forward to the Bills-Dolphins game down in Miami.
Too many Bills fans there, though.
Well, that's why we got to start coming in more in force.
So, you know what's funny is this picture, and I'm hoping the Dolphins take notice because this picture has been circulating. I've seen different variations of this picture, but it's been floating out there. Look at that. In the last 30 years, no, not even one playoff win in the last 30 years.
Yeah, it's terrible. Tua needs to get us to there. We at least need to get to something.
And what's
crazy what?
I mean, it's been a good while. It's been a really long time for the Heat, though, and that was LeBron years and Chris Bosh.
This city loves Miami, the Dolphins, more than the other teams on this list.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Imagine what happens if we actually do win an AFC championship game or something.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice just to go to. My dream of hell is just to go to a damn home Dolphins playoff game. That'll make my day.
Little FYI out there, my wife is starting a little online business. She's got Florida Vintage Sportswear.
But
So
you
if
know,
you look,
well, the Rays, the same thing with the Rays. Look, if you look at Tampa, right? They have 3 sports. They got the hockey team have got 3 championships. The football team got 2 championships, and baseball hasn't won one yet. They got more play. At least they've been to a championship, though.
yeah. Now my wife's starting a Florida Vintage Sportswear online, and if you're looking for any Florida sports teams shirts, you might have the one you're looking for.
Yeah, because to me, I like the Florida Marlins, not the Miami Marlins, better.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I got to jump off for about 15 minutes. If you guys are still on, I got to run in here and do something. I got to meet my parents real quick to drop off something, and then I'll be back.
Tell them we said hi.
I will. Will do. I'll be back, guys. If not, peace, love, fins up.
We'll be here.
I'll try to be on. If not, I'll be on Sunday. All right. See you guys.
Yep.
Thanks for the memories.
Cap jumped out, I guess.
Yeah. I reckon it's just me and you, I guess. I know
Hey.
Winter is couldn't make it tonight.
No, Winters won't be on tonight. He's just he's working a lot of doubles and stuff, so I totally understand.
Yeah, this Saturday he's going to be on the
Wrestling.
yeah
11-1, right?
yeah 11-1 usually. Yeah, 2 hours.
So.
Oh man. I said it's gonna be Miami should be under more pressure. You know what I mean? Because of the other franchises doing so well, and we're the
Yeah, I mean we're going to be under a lot of pressure, especially with back-to-back wins with the Panthers.
Mhm.
You know, and I mean we have nothing. And I mean, if they don't win something soon, there's going to be a lot of breakdown as far as total. It's going to be a total rebuild again.
All I know is, listen, when you got to think about how from it's a win. Ross has been winning because if you look at it, the job, one of the main goals of a developer is to take over a building and get double and triple, and that's triple what he paid for it, and that's what he did with the Miami Dolphins. He got double, triple what he paid for it.
Yeah. Yep.
I remember a few years ago, I was going to look into doing a. This was back in when I first started doing. So 3 years ago, I was looking at Ross. He was worth $7 billion. Now he's worth 17.
Must be nice.
Oh yeah. Especially with his other ventures, you know.
Yeah. With
The Dolphins are worth 7, so he's worth 17. So his other interests are worth more than what the Dolphins are. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's a proven fact that he'll make more money just on the weekend of the F1 than he makes the whole seasons of the Dolphins.
And here's the kicker: the money is off the TV contracts. Everything on ticket sales is gravy.
Yeah.
Not to mention it's share. I think revenue share. So it doesn't matter. I'm sure he makes a hand over fist with the concessions because Lord have mercy. You seen those prices?
Oh, trust me, I've seen those prices.
$6 for a bottle of water, yo.
Yep. $15 for
Watching the Yankees while we tuned in. That's what's up.
$15 for a refillable soda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the only thing you can take the cup home.
Yeah. And I mean, how many sodas do you drink in a game?
They're charging you for your memories. You want to remember this event? You got to pay extra.
Oh, you didn't say you wanted memories with this event. No, that costs more.
Uh-huh. Like this cup right here. Let me see. This cup right here, I got with that came with the Cardinals loss.
Yeah, I got about 4 different kinds. But I have to try and do what other people do. They buy one cup in the beginning of the year and they bring it back all year long.
Yeah.
I don't know how they get away with it, but they do. I buy one cup every game. That's why I like to kind of go in a little bit early. That way I can get, by the time the game starts, I'm through one soda and I can get another refill.
Yeah.
Get my money's worth. Try to anyway.
Yep. The only way you get hydrated is you got to drink that warm fountain water.
I drank Mountain Dew the whole time I'm there.
So, yeah, I think that we're gonna have a good. I'm just curious to see the training camp battles, see what the offensive linemen, see if these new draft picks we got are worth the capital that we invested on them, especially the defensive tackle.
Yeah.
The defensive tackle, the offensive guard.
Yeah, especially the offensive guard. I'm hoping between him and Patrick Paul taking over Armstead's spot, I'm hoping they can work out really well. I mean, that's what we need is those trenches to do hands over fist better than last year.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting what develops. The linebackers definitely. I want to see what the cornerbacks are going to do. So, listen, one thing I do want to look. One thing I expect. I agree with Alcovich. Tight end position will be interesting, but one thing I expect. This is what I expect. I don't usually throw around that word too often, right? But what I expect is for the wideouts to be having a phenomenal game because in training camp, because they're not going against Jalen Ramsey, they're not going against Xavier Howard, they're not going against, you know what I'm saying, top tier cornerbacks. So I think the wide receivers should have it easier. You talking about Tyreek Hill losing weight? What's up, EM? Shout out to EM in the building. You talk about Xavier Howard, or not Xavier Howard, Jalen Waddle. He says he's back to his old weight in Kansas City. Jalen Waddle, you know, 4th year under the system. You know, let's hope he stop trying to catch the ball with his body. You know.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing with him. He said he had worked on it before, and he was still doing it. Was constantly jumping to catch the ball.
See, what happens is that what that does is it slows down your momentum and gets players to catch up to you.
Yeah.
If you catch it in stride with your hands, that you have a better chance of taking it to the house. You know.
Yep.
Let's see what Taj Washington looks like. You know, and then this big wide receiver that we got. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see what they do with Taj Washington this year, since he didn't play last year.
And think about this: if our starting cornerbacks aren't good, I can imagine what their backups must be. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, there shouldn't be not too much resistance from the offense. I mean, if the wide receivers are doing terrible in training camp, either the cornerbacks got better or the receivers took a step back. And being that the cornerbacks we have didn't really prove nothing the last few years, I'm gonna guess that the wide receivers took a step back. But you know, we really can't say nothing until actually, you know, we take the actual game reps. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the big question is, will the Miami Dolphins finally break their playoff curse under Tua?
Or Mike McDaniel, for that matter.
Yeah. Miami Dolphins have been facing a winner since 2000, when they last won a playoff game, for 24 years under 5 different head coaches.
Yep, and I can imagine how many different quarterbacks. Well, Tannehill was there for a good while, so.
Yeah, I like Tannehill.
Yeah.
He was one of the most knockdown, hurried, rushed, sacked quarterbacks in the NFL at the time. And he still would get up and keep going.
You know what's funny is I could tell you two Dolphin players, when they left here and went to another team, they went to an AFC championship. That's Ryan Tannehill and Jason Taylor. And what's worse, Jason Taylor went to the AFC championship with the Jets.
Yeah.
So let that sink in. Jason Taylor's only playoffs. Oh no, I think he has a playoff win, but still, he made it further with the Jets than he did with us.
And that's sad.
And now his son plays for him, like father, like son. You could legit have a Giants, a Jets, Jason Taylor, both 99, and a wherever his son is plays for the. Oh man, what's up, Armando Swim? Fielder was my best quarterback since Marino. Well, he was the last quarterback to win a playoff game. Jay Fielder. So
Something's got to be done.
Man, hey, listen, I'm enjoying myself. I'm going to go to Atlanta. I'm going to Indy, and then of course I'm going to North Carolina. So,
well, I'm going to Atlanta. Already got game tickets. I might be going to North Carolina. There's a lot of questions on that one. But otherwise, I'm going to all the home games except for the last one, which is against Tampa Bay. And the only reason I'm not going to that one is because I leave the same day for a cruise.
Yeah. That's right. Your son-in-law got the tickets.
Yep. And I even got him a third ticket for one of his friends. So him and his friends are going down there. Have a good time.
Oh man. Let me ask you, what do you think was What shout out to hold on. Shout out to Armando Swim with the $5 donations.
Thank you, Armando.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, man.
If I go to North Carolina, I'll be glad to meet up with you.
Yeah. Damn right. Hey, Crypto's gonna be there. El Capitan is gonna be there. So yeah, man, we got a bunch of we got a at least three of the. I know whatchamacallit is gonna be at the Atlanta game. Ali's gonna be at the Atlanta game. So
Yeah, I'm driving the truck to both of them. If I go to North Carolina, I'm driving the truck.
Actually, the person I'm looking forward to meeting in North Carolina, two people I already have circled. Nene and Pedro the Fantastic Painter.
Pedro's a trip.
I can't wait to meet him.
He is a total trip. Good guy.
Yeah. So that's the guy. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. So and let me ask you this: I would say this is the first, I think, year since I would say 2019 that or 20 that there's no optimism coming into the into the season, where it's kind of like we're in wait and see mode because we're I think we're purgatory because we know that we're heading south, but we're hoping that it's not. You know what I'm saying? We're on a hope at this point, you know. We kind of, I said something this morning to the effect of there's a difference between hoping and betting on. You know what I'm saying? We hope the Dolphins make noise, but we're not betting on it.
Yeah, Armando, if I go to North Carolina, I'm driving all the way up. I'm not flying.
Who are you riding with?
I'll drive myself in my truck.
All right. That's how hard. What kind of drive is it? 10-hour drive?
Well, what I might do is go like 2 days before and spend the night at my sister's in Atlanta, and just wait till game day to drive to North Carolina. It's only about a 4-hour drive at that time.
Makes sense. And it's pretty much the same routine as you would from Tampa to Miami, right?
Yeah. Actually, it's probably a little bit closer to Atlanta than from where I am to Miami. I don't know what city exactly is the stadium in. I don't remember. Is it in Charlotte or?
I think so. What city does it? North Carolina, Pennsylvania. Yeah, they play in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
Home of Ric Flair. Woo! Yeah, Charlotte. Yeah, man. So yeah, me and Crypto, we're riding in Atlanta and in North Carolina. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna catch a plane because it's only an hour and a half flight.
Yeah.
You know. The same thing with Atlanta. So Atlanta Saturday, I'm coming Saturday night and I'm leaving Sunday night. Atlanta game.
Yeah, I'm driving up to Atlanta to stay with my sister because my sister's got the tickets. Her husband, my brother, we're all meeting up there to go to the Atlanta game together.
Yeah, because Atlanta is it's like maybe an hour flight maybe from Tampa.
Yeah.
Right? Would you say?
Yeah. Yeah, probably about that hour and a half. You're going up and then you're coming down. You're not much else on that. Joe Rist, Joe Rist is going to the Atlanta game too. Yeah, from the center of Atlanta to Charlotte, it's only a 4-hour drive, so it'll only be about a 4-hour drive for me, which is less time than what it takes for me to go from here to Miami. So I'm just going to wait till last minute to get my ticket, get it on probably try and find one of the cheap ones. Because right now they're all too expensive.
Yeah, so it's an hour and 25 minutes.
Yeah, Armando, I know there's a lot of traffic, but I always leave earlier than need to, so I'm not worried about traffic, especially in my tank of a truck.
Or I might just leave Monday morning and say the hell with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, from here to Atlanta, it's anywhere from 6.5 to 7.5 hour drive, depending on traffic and everything and how many stops I make.
Yeah, man, it's there's gonna be a lot of variables into the this game. Of course, the Pittsburgh. I wanted to go to Pittsburgh, but I couldn't because the time of year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. As you're saying, there's traffic.
Yeah, I know there's traffic. I know. That's why I always say, like driving down to Miami, it says, it's a 4.5 hour drive, but I always say 4.5 to 5.5 hour, depending on traffic and how many stops I make.
What time do you usually leave in the morning?
Well, on going to Miami, I'm always the day before.
I'm saying though, you're gonna land in the morning or in the afternoon?
I'll leave in the morning. I'll leave, here from like 8 or 9 in the morning. That way I get up there before rush hour starts and everything.
Yeah.
And I'll go up there probably like 2 days before, stay at my sister's for a day, visit with them, and then drive up to Atlanta, to Charlotte, if I do that.
Now, let me see. Since Zach Wilson hasn't looked all pro, should the Dolphins scan the waiver wires for
Or cuts during training camp.
Cosa, what are you talking about? Zach Wilson is the new savior.
What's up, Elwood?
What's going on? Don't you know Zach Wilson is going to come in and be the next Tom Brady?
Yeah, and I'm 4'11", 110 pounds.
Mm-hmm. Zach Wilson is the throwing Samoan that we were prophesized to win. When we said we were going to win with a Samoan, they had no idea it was going to be Zach Wilson.
Uh,
You ain't know that, did you? Zach Wilson is Samoan. He has Samoan heritage. Obviously, he doesn't have as much as Tua does, but he does. He has some in there. You know. Yeah, man, he's getting married, by the way. So, Mills, you better hurry up and get it while you can. And Paul, you disappeared on me.
yep. Maybe it's better that way.
Yeah. Zach Wilson. Yeah. And don't forget the other 7th round guy. We got Quentin Sewers.
Yep.
He's supposed to be the next savior too.
Yeah, have to wait and see.
I just think it's interesting that Tom Brady gets picked 199, and everybody thinks that that's the norm now. You know what I mean? Brock Purdy is going to be the norm now. You know. Oh,
Well, either that or they think everybody else picked down that way is trash.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't have to be picked in the first round to be a great quarterback.
All I know is Costa Nostra knows this. Everybody knows this. Every year for the last 5 years, Jacoby Brissett is going to take Tua's job. Teddy Bridgewater is going to take Tua's job. Skylar Thompson is going to take Tua's job. Snoop Huntley is going to take Tua's job. And if I'm missing a quarterback that was going to take Tua's job, please put it in the chat.
And that comes from Pete.
Deshaun Watson was going to take Tua's job. Lamar Jackson is going to take Lamar Jackson, but they wanted to give the compensation still. Yeah, all those guys was every year it was going to take Tua's job, and
yeah, good old Pete says that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mike White.
Oh, Mike White, yes, right. Of course, yeah, Mike White. Man, I forgot. Up in New Jersey, Uncle Rico is going to take Tua's job. Yeah. Yeah. How did I forget Mike White? What's the other one? Damn it. He came for us last year too. What's his name? He played with the Jets too. Damn, what's that guy who played for the Jets last year? We got him last year. He played for the Jets. As a matter of fact, his first Tim Boyle. Thank you, Costa. Tim Boyle was going to take his job. Yeah. So yeah, Chef Jew in the building. What's up, Chef Jew?
What's up, Chef Jew?
I'm glad you brought that up because man, we're slipping. Give me a second here. Oh yeah.
What's up, y'all? This is Chef Jew. Looking for a great chef for your next catering party, private party, office party, etc. with welcome watering meals and desserts? Let Chef Jew Catering and Sweet Treats take care of it for you at an affordable price. Call me at 786-804-8096. Also reach me at chefjewcatering@gmail.com. Direct message on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Juice Catering. Chef Juice Catering and Sweet Treats, food with a passion, we do it all.
Chef Juice Catering, Miami-Dade, Palm Beach area. Get your sweet treats and good eats, and don't forget the cheesecake.
Yeah. I remember you got that cheesecake that you ate that thing fast, didn't you? You ate that fast thing in a hurry. How was it?
Oh, it was delicious. Every bit of it. It was the bomb. Everybody's upset because I didn't share with them. Well, it was a personal size cheesecake. It wasn't a share for all cheesecake.
Yeah, you and even if it was, fuck them. That's what I say. Damn it. Chef Jew. There's only one Chef Jew. You know what I'm saying? That's like one of a kind. You know. This isn't something you could buy at Publix every. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not a Publix cheesecake by any means. It's a handmade, homemade Chef Jew cheesecake.
Yeah, so fuck them. You don't share. Speaking of which, I just got a text message from the brother himself, Chef Jew. And yeah, man, check this out. Chef Jew Summer Bake Sale.
Nice.
So
cool beans.
And check this out. Large plate, $20 large plate of chocolate chip pink lemonade, strawberry cheesecake, and ice cream cookies. And no, cookies and cream. $20. And do you deliver? Do you deliver, Chef Jew?
Yeah, do you deliver to the West Coast?
All right, 7-inch size, $40. 10 slices. So no, 75. New York style strawberry swirl, $75. Wow, they're expensive, but they're good as hell.
Because I'm not asking any THC infused ones.
Running all summer long. But Chef Drew, do you deliver? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Do you deliver? Like, do you send out? Do you?
Yeah, do you deliver in your area, Chef Jew? At least let us know that.
He keeps it clean. You know what I mean?
Well, I think we'll call it a night, Shake.
Yeah, for sure.
I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate everybody joining us on YouTube and Twitter.
Yeah, but you still to answer the question: do you deliver? Can somebody, like, for instance, myself, order and you send to, or can you ship the cookies? Good night, Kosa. Hey man, tomorrow Cat for Life will be in the blender. Stay tuned, and then and I'm working on a spread. So let's knock on wood. Let's hope we can make that happen. So, all right, y'all. Fins up, and we out this business.
Peace, love, and fins up, everybody. Have a good one.